Today on Designing Spaces. Looking to step up your audio game? Sound United is providing innovative solutions to share music throughout your home. Also, see how one mom is helping her kids get up and move by sparking creativity and imagination with Fisher-Price Toys by Mattel. We're on the road. We're headed to Tennessee to see how a state-of-the-art factory has made it possible for newcomer American Wonder Porcelain to manufacture their durable tiles in the U.S. In need of a contractor? See how Contractor Connection can help you find the right licensed and insured contractor for your next project. Finally, you never know when your kids are going to get hurt by injury or illness. Learn how US Able is helping parents by providing accidental plan coverage so you can focus more on their recovery and less on your finances. The Warners is a family of 4 living in South Florida. Tim and Joy work full-time, and both their kids are in school. Everyone in this family has a very active life and a busy schedule.
Whether we're running from field to practice to games to work to business to this and that, we just, it's a non-stop lifestyle that we live.
Sundays is basically our only day that we get to, sit together as a family. We like watching Sunday football or a movie.
The family has a great setup to watch films at home, but there's still something missing. So they called Phil Jones from Sound United, an expert in audio and professional home theater.
So as you can see, we have a really great TV, but we just don't have the sound to go with it.
Tim contacted us about adding some sound to their house and basically making movie night better. I think in this room we could definitely do a really immersive surround sound experience. So things are whizzing over your head, you get the big, deep bass explosions, and the kids are gonna just absolutely love it.
That'd be awesome. So I've been talking to Phil, and he's showed us some of the things that he's gonna do for our home theater.
Let me ask you another question. Music. Do you guys play a lot of music in your home?
We love music. I'm just super excited because he's also been able to show us that we can do so much more.
So we wanted to say, where in the house are you going to enjoy music besides the living room? By calculating it all, we could put about 8 zones of music in this particular space.
The new installation plan makes Tim a little worried. He only has 2 days to get everything installed.
What's the rush, Tim?
My wife is on a business trip, and I really want to surprise her, have everything done when she gets back.
So Sound United is made up of several brands, including Denon, Marantz, Hios, Polk. And I think I have the right solution so we can get the job done quickly.
Time is of the essence. So Sound United called Mark Herman from Media Image to help install all products in less than 48 hours.
The Hios system that we put in this house is fantastic. Because we had a limited amount of time, we were able to get it up and running very quickly based on the fact that we didn't have to run wires.
I came up with a system that I think you're going to just absolutely love.
Great.
You actually have a center channel, so your dialogue is really good. We've added a subwoofer in here, and there's even speakers behind your couch. So when things fly over, dude, they fly over.
I can't wait.
To make it even easier, we've added an Alexa to this room, so I can say something like, Alexa, play rock and roll in the living room.
Walked into the living room, and Phil started talking to Alexa, asked her to play some rock and roll, and boom, the whole room was just filled with music.
Sound United and Media Image also upgraded the audio system throughout the rest of the house.
We also added music to pretty much every room in your house. There's about 8 zones.
We can play the same music in every single room in synchronicity, or we can have separate streams playing in any of the zones that we want.
In Aiden's room, we put a Hios 3. The Hios 3 is going to give him great sound in a room like this. It's going to be rich and full and everything else. But you notice there's another speaker next to the dot. Can you grab that?
Yeah.
2 of the zones are actually portable.
The Denon Hios 1 with GoPack has a 6-hour battery life. And like all speakers in the house, it can be smart controlled.
You download the app, and anybody that has that app can control any speaker that's in the house. To make it even easier, of course, we also have the voice services that we'll work with. So if you have an Echo Dot, an Apple Siri product, or even a Google Assistant product, you're good to go.
Here's the clincher. Can I wake him up in the morning from my room or another room?
If you want to, you can actually go to your dot and say, play the Barney song.
Changed my life.
Sometimes the kids want to play video games, while Tim and Joy watch a film. So Sound United installed a voice remote-controlled soundbar in the game room.
The cool thing about this one is it gives you great Polk sound, just like the big Polk speakers you have in your living room, but in a far more compact solution. Sound United's goal is to bring joy to the world through sound. And I think when Tim and his family gets to enjoy this actual system, I think they're going to be blown away.
Sound United and Media Image were able to finish the install in time for Joy's arrival. And now the family is ready for the big reveal.
Just to be able to see her face when she saw everything that we had done, it just, made everything worth it.
I think she was super happy and like really excited about it. I mean, I was.
Welcome back. When we last met the Drusi family, they were enjoying a little bit of time in the Imaginext Bat Cave.
Having the right toys as a mom of 4 kids is so important because, you don't just want to give your son or daughter an electronic. You want to give them toys that they can use their hands, they can interact, they can play pretend, their imagination is sparked.
Fisher-Price toys are in fact designed to spark creativity and imagination, and today we're back with this active family of 6 with another great playroom tip.
When kids are up and moving, they're learning tons.
It's actually sometimes when they're most engaged because little kids are not meant to sit still for long periods of time.
Today, Mom Mari is hosting some friends and their kids at her home for some playtime, and dancing is on the agenda.
My daughter loves music. Yeah, if my husband would be here, he would be agreeing with me completely. She dances to any type of music that has some type of rhythm.
Fisher-Price's Dance and Groove Rocket not only gets kids up and moving, it grows with your kid thanks to Smart Stage's technology.
Every kid develops in his or her own way, at his or her own pace, and that's perfect. That's the way life works. That's how it should be. And we understand that, and so we design toys to grow with your kids.
Oh, it's excellent. I love it because they not only use their hands and their eyes, they also have different sensories all along. They can move around, the excitement of listening to different tunes, and then they can touch also the toy, which is an amazing experience because you're interacting with the music. I think it's a huge importance in our life.
For more playroom tips, visit fisherprice.com or designingspaces.tv.
Coming up, we're headed to Lebanon, Tennessee to check out American Wonder Porcelain. Later, protecting yourself with an accident insurance policy for your kids.
This is the show all about you and your space, your home and surroundings. We're Designing Spaces. We take on DIY projects, get creative with interior design, and get with the pros on remodeling and home improvement.
I can see myself living here. I really can.
Designing Spaces.
When people hear the word porcelain, they usually think of intricate but extremely delicate Chinese vases and figurines from the Ming Dynasty. Why would anyone think of using this supposedly fragile material for such high-traffic items as floor tiles? Well, think again. In Lebanon, Tennessee, the artisans and technicians at American Wonder Porcelain are producing fashionable works of art that are not only beautiful and extremely durable, but they're also made in the good old USA.
Hello, I'm Michael Kephart, the president of American Wonder Porcelain. Welcome to our brand new manufacturing facility here in Lebanon, Tennessee. We're very proud that our tile is made in the USA by American labor.
Porcelain isn't just for teacups and bathroom fixtures anymore.
Well, porcelain is typically thought of as fine china, very delicate statues, beautiful dishes, but porcelain actually is very durable. It's very beautiful as well, so you can have a gorgeous product. We do everything from fabric or textile looks, which are very trendy right now, metals, stones, traditional terracotta looks, to very traditional marbles.
The artisans at American Wonder Porcelain use nature as inspiration when developing new products.
Our source of inspiration is natural looking products. Take it from the natural stones, wood, fabrics, cement, and anything you want, we can make it. We make porcelain tiles in this factory. We create the designs ourselves and from the natural inspirations.
Porcelain doesn't occur naturally in nature. It has to be created using materials like clay, bone ash, glass, and feldspar.
Once the file is in the computer, I can create the colors and fix all the imperfections that I can see before it gets to the laboratory for development. Right now, I'm working on a wood concept and I've already fixed the imperfections. Now it's time to work on the colors. I think it's a little bit yellow on my screen, so let's make it a little bit more rustic because most of the customers want a rustic wood.
This line we're going to take a look at today is called Winter Stone. Now, American Wonder Porcelain has done a really good job with this one. So this one has a really soft texture, and it has a linear look, which we're seeing a lot trending pretty hard right now. Now the technology is such that you can create really any natural stone pattern to where it looks very, very real and very realistic, and you might not know it's not natural stone by looking at it today.
The foundation of our success at American Wonder Porcelain is our employees and our customers. We are on track to grow our business, to bring more fabulous glazed porcelain products to the U.S. market.
Home improvement projects are a big part of being a homeowner, but finding the right contractor can be challenging.
We're inundated with advertisements from contractors just about every day, but there are pitfalls you have to watch out for because the wrong contractor can lead to a bad experience. It can lead to overruns in the costs, overruns in the time, and even into potentially costly legal issues as well.
Which brings about the big question for every homeowner considering a home project.
How do I hire a reputable contractor?
To avoid contracting pitfalls, you should consider the following guidelines. Number 1, is your contractor licensed and insured?
You should ask for proof of insurance. You should ask to see a certificate of insurance and even check the validity of that insurance certificate by contacting the agent that provided that certificate of insurance.
Number 2, does your contractor have a good reputation?
So checking your contractor's reputation is key. You want to make sure that they have a history of delivering quality repairs in a timely manner and that they communicate with their clients on a regular basis. So first, you want to ask for 3 references, and you want to check those references. Second, it's great to see evidence of what those repairs look like. So photographs are a great way for a contractor to share with you what's the quality of the work they've done in the past.
And number 3, does your contractor provide a warranty?
A reputable contractor is always extremely proud of the work they've completed in the past, and they're very confident about the work they'll complete in the future. And a reputable contractor won't hesitate to provide you with a workmanship warranty on their completed work. If they won't, then I would keep looking for another contractor. At ContractorConnection.com, we provide you with all of these services, plus we match you with one contractor, the right contractor for your project.
For more information, visit ContractorConnection.com or go to designingspaces.tv. In today's insurance world, there are many options from which to choose for protecting the entire family. Sometimes parents are not aware of all the products and benefits that are available.
On an everyday basis, you may run into any kind of situations that expose you to risk. And obviously, it's something that you don't necessarily think about every moment of the day, but you would probably be thinking about it if you didn't have the coverage.
I've always thought that insurance is very important. There's always these different plans and there's different information and which plan do you take and which doctors can you have, and I wish it was a little bit easier to understand sometimes.
The couple consulted with Jeff from US Able Life, a company that provides many different protection products. They specifically ask about what are the best insurance alternatives for protecting their family.
US Able Life offers 3 different products: an accident product, critical illness, and hospital confinement. The accident product is designed to indemnify individuals when they have an accident, whether it's small or big, whether there's a car accident or whether you're falling off the bike. We have a critical illness policy that's designed to indemnify if you have a heart attack or a stroke, or whether you're diagnosed with a critical illness such as cancer. We have a hospital plan that's designed to pay individuals a cash benefit when they're hospitalized. Often the hospital's admission is very expensive, and it can wipe out a person's savings account if they're not prepared for it.
So when I go watch any one of my 3 boys play sports, it's always in the back of my mind, is this going to be one of those days that is going to be a problem?
When you watch the kids out there playing and wonder if there's any risk, you unfortunately are reminded that there always is, because every single game that you go to, somebody ends up on the bottom of the pile, and you kind of just hope it's not your kid.
We're never thinking about the potential for a problem. But these are, teenagers, they're aggressive, they want to win, and they certainly will do anything that it takes in order to get their team that extra point.
Oh no!
No way! What? You okay?
If you have a child and they're playing sports like rugby and they get injured, and you have an accident product in place for you and your children, then you're going to receive a cash benefit directly to you to help offset your medical costs and really reimburse or indemnify you for your expenses. So it's human nature for people to think that nothing bad is going to happen to them. We want to think that everything's going to be okay, but in reality, things do happen, and it's often unexpected and unplanned for.
I think insurance is essentially peace of mind. So it is something that every family should really be thinking about, making sure they're well covered, because anything can happen at any point in time, and you need to be well covered.
Yeah, it's important to educate people about why they need a product like accident insurance, for example, because most people think that health insurance is all the protection that they need. But the reality is that deductibles are rising. Our cost share as individuals is rising for health care. And so we need protection beyond just our health care plans.
I've always been insured, but the truth is I never thought very much about additional supplemental insurances before.
At USAble Life, we make a meaningful difference in people's lives when they need it the most.
For more information on anything you've seen on today's show, or to learn how to be part of the show, go to our website, designingspaces.tv. You can visit these websites to learn more about the participants on this edition of Designing Spaces. Making a space you can call home. Living the lifestyle you desire. It's what we're all about. We are Designing Spaces.